What's up, guys? Lou here, and welcome to my long-awaited, much-anticipated comparison of the Beats Mixer headphones and the SMS Audio Street by 50 headphones. I recently unboxed both of these on the channel. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put links down in the description as well as up in the annotation so you can go watch them. But this video here is going to serve as a comparison between these models. I'll tell you the pros, the cons of each. Hopefully I can help you make an informed purchasing decision and find out if one of these headphones is right for you. So let's get started with the Mixers. Because I unboxed them more recently, these are an on-the-ear style headphone, meaning they don't go around your ear. Instead, they fit on. They've got rotating ear cups, which are designed and targeted at DJs. On the bottom, you've got two separate options for cable connections, the left or right ear cup with the pass-through functionality. These ship with a carrying case because they fold incredibly portably into this little package right here. And they've got two cables, a DJ-style cable, and then they've got a regular-style cable with an inline microphone for use with your smartphone. I should say your iOS device or your BlackBerry because it doesn't function completely with Android. Now, the one thing that I talked about in the unboxing as well as the in-review video was how impressive the build quality is. There are a number of metallic components in here that are impressive. The look is good. The headphone is not incredibly huge and obnoxious like some other ones, but there is one fatal flaw to these headphones, and I did talk about it in the previous in-review video, and that is how tight they are. I'll go ahead and try them on for you guys. Now, from your perspective, they probably look okay. In fact, I think they look better than okay. They're a really good-looking headphone in my opinion, and they provide a substantial amount of noise isolation given the fact that they're an on-the-ear style headphone. But that comes at a price, and that price is how tight they are. These things really feel like they are squeezing your head. In fact, for me, after half an hour of listening, definitely after an hour, I'm starting to feel some major listening fatigue where I just want to get them off my head. My ears are hot. I feel like I'm being squeezed. And that brings me to my next point. And this is sort of a point about headphones in general. If they're not comfortable, like comfort for me is probably the number one priority because no matter how good they sound, if it's like having spikes jabbed into your head, it doesn't really matter. That's what you're going to be thinking about instead of the music. So comfort is king. And unfortunately, these headphones, for me at least, are not super comfortable. Now, if your head is a little bit smaller, or if they stretch out over time and you get lucky, then they might work. Believe it or not, I thought that the audio that came out of these for a given type of music, electronic music that is, was actually quite impressive. The bass response for an on-the-ear style headphone was good in my opinion. I listened to dubstep, I listened to, well, any sort of electronic music, hip-hop, but generally not too much acoustic stuff. What happens is these are so overpowering in the low end that if you're listening to sort of more rock or sort of more traditional forms of music, you might lose out on some of the mid-range and your ability to resolve it because of how heavy and amplified that low end is. Now, let's get to the next headphone, the Street by 50 headphone from SMS Audio. If you guys aren't familiar with these, this is 50 Cent's new headphone company aimed squarely at competing with the Beats lineup of headphones. These are an on-the-ear style headphone, meaning they go around your ear. As you'll see right away, they're bigger, they're wider, and what that means is more comfort. I could wear these all day long. I'll go ahead and try them on for you. So there you can hear them adjusting just a little bit. And of course, as a result of being an around-the-ear style headphone, you're going to be able to see that they're larger. That's just a byproduct of that, but I'm always more inclined to go after this style of headphone than an on-the-ear headphone for those reasons of comfort. You've got a ton of padding on the ear cups, a ton of padding on the headband, plus these are super durable. As you can see here, I can twist the plastic in the headband and they won't break. In fact, you could argue that they're maybe more durable than the Mixers. Granted, the Mixers have some pretty heavy-duty components on them. They might even be a heavier headphone, even though they're so much smaller. Kind of weird. These aren't portable. They don't fold up or anything like that. They don't come with a carrying case. They come with one cable option. There is no pass-through on the bottom. Those are all things to consider. But if you had to ask my honest opinion, one more thing before I get to my conclusion. these are actually less bass heavy than these are, which surprised me. I thought around the ear, big, huge driver, these are going to be overwhelming in the bass department. They actually aren't. Not to say that they're not, heavily bass oriented. You can get really good hip hop and dubstep out of these too, but the mid-range still exists. It's not completely drowned out by super thumping bass. The bass is there, but it seems almost like there's a little bit more bleed. Like the sound bleeds out of these a little bit more than it does on these ones here. And like I said, that might just be a byproduct of these being so overly tight to the point that I don't even want to wear them. So obviously, if they're super tight on your head, sound is going to have trouble getting out. But here is my conclusion. If I had to choose one of these two headphones for my particular scenario, I'm not a DJ. I listen to audio all the time. I edit video with headphones on my head. I have headphones on my head for about 5-6 hours a day, I would say, in 1 hour segments usually. This is a no-brainer for me. I have to go with the Street by 50 headphones. For me, and for I think most listeners, you're going to be happier with this headphone here because you're going to get the comfort that you expect out of a high-end headphone. After all, without comfort, what does the music matter? If these things don't sit on your head and you forget that they're there, how could you get lost in the music, guys? That's something to think about. I'll throw one more jab at you guys. In terms of a value headphone, I use these all the time. They're super comfortable, super light. These are the Sony XB500s. You guys have probably heard me recommend them before. You can get them off Amazon right now for about $65. I'll put a link to where you can purchase them down in the description. And they've got big drivers, sound amazing with electronic music, and they're $65. So definitely check out that link down below. I'll also put links to the purchase pages for these other headphones down in the description as well. The price point is very similar on both of these. You're looking at between $250 and $300 for the Beats mixers, and you're looking at between $200 and $250 for the SMS Audio Street headphones. I posted about a deal on Amazon where they were about $200 not long ago. I'll see if I can find that link. Check the description for all the links you need to know about all three of these headphones. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this helps you make an informed purchasing decision. If you want to see any other headphone comparisons, let me know down in the comments section. I should be able to do them. I can get access to most of this stuff and help you guys make a better choice when buying, at least hopefully. If you enjoyed this content, please like and favorite this video as it does help me out a bunch. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that too. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. And until next time, I'll catch you around. All right, later.